nervous for this. Okay, guys, it's time for that video. You're gonna see that I'm gonna be nervous for this whole thing because I have a whole list here of what I have to go through, and I'm gonna be looking down at times. Just know I'm trying to read what I have to say because I have shit handwriting. Yes, you've seen it. I have shit with handwriting. This is what I did before. Let's get into it. Okay, it's gonna be some. This is probably gonna be a point where I'm gonna be crying my ass off almost. So don't worry. Okay. I was born on a somewhat stormy night, 1:30 a.m. or p.m. I don't really know. But it was a stormy night. My mom says my mom was just sitting there, just walking around in the house, and this is where my country house was. So it's about 10 miles that way. It's a little trailer house on 5 acres with another trailer house behind it. The other trailer house was completely breaking. Back to the story. My life consisted of me and my dad. Well, not me, but my mom and my dad doing. You guys know. And then I came to a sudden, and my mom didn't even know I was really coming to when I was born. And then when my mom was just walking around. Then she just laid down because it was an instant water broke, and then everything you guys know. And then as the fireman came in, the fireman caught me. So like literally. And that's what she says. I came out that fast. And also, okay, there's that. I was born, also the year that I was born. I didn't state this, but I was born December 18th, 2002. So as of right now, I'm 17. What I did as a kid was probably horrible. One of the most horrible things ever. That's the most that I want to change. When I was a kid, I had cats. So that was the only thing I had, as well as a dog. 11 cats, yes, 11 cats, maybe more, and one dog. I didn't mess with the dog as much, but the cats, they were like a normal prey for getting attacked and messed with. Hold on, I gotta recuperate for a bit. I'm gonna drink water. Okay, what I did to the cats was kind of horrible for most of them. I wouldn't do it to this day because it's just wrong. But I kind of terrorized the cats a lot. And this is when I had weird, stupid mental issues back then. And it's kind of sad if you really think about it, that I was like 5 years old and every cat in the house was scared to death of me. They would just run away, except one cat, mostly. His name is Squiggles, and he's still alive to this day. But it's going to be amazing, but you will hear this. This is actually true. There was one time when I went and literally killed, accidentally, but I didn't mean to. I think I was just terrorizing cat for no reason because it was just pissing me off or something like that. Or it was just funny to me. I don't really fucking know. Don't hate me for this, but I put it into a cat litter thing. One of those 35-pound cat litters. And I just left it there. And I forgot about it. Because I went back to sleep. And then, yeah. Later, dead. I was sad. And to this day, I'm sad I ever did that. I sometimes still think about that. Like, why did I do that? Why the fuck was I that retarded? Okay, fast forward a couple years, then we went to Disneyland. That was one of the most best years of my life because I remember everything from it. There was some things that I really miss, like Thunder Mountain. You guys might not have ever heard of this, but Thunder Mountain, yes, I've been there, and I remember being the very last person with my mom because she loved it too, and me and her came off. My dad was sitting on a bench, and I remember this very, very good. I can't remember what we were wearing, but I know my dad was sitting on a bench. I come running through to him, and my mom following, and I'm just like, and I'm just like happy as I can be, because Thunder Mountain was a crazy like mountain like looking roller coaster with a steam train, just goes around. You guys can try to find videos on it on YouTube, but that was amazing. I was the last person on. Then I think I turned this way, then fireworks started happening. Shut up, car. Try to do something. And then that was pretty good. And then on, like, I also got a little toy bus. I lost it. I was rode on the monorails. I did everything there. And then, this is gonna be 30 minutes long. Shit. And then fast forward a couple more years, then my granddad died. And this is a true story too. Before we got a call that he got, like, literally over here. Oh, come on. Over here. Like, literally in this spot over here. God damn it. Right over here, he had tripped. And fell. So since like 9-10 years, well, more like 10 years ago. Yeah, more like 10 years ago. Ernest Ford, aka my granddad, and he had no realization of. He's a junior. I love. So he was the second Ernest Ford in my family. And he doesn't recall he's not even part of the Ford car industry. He's a completely different one. And so don't think that I'm one of those people that are from the cars and one of the grandchildren of the car company, Ford. I'm not. And when we almost got the call, I was sitting on my floor playing with my Legos in my room, and then I look up for some reason, I don't know why, to the window, and I just saw a flash of like his body, and it was weird because I was just stunned, and I was just sitting there. I was like, pretty much, and I was just sitting there doing nothing because it was just scary because I've never seen this before. It's never happened to me before. And I was like 7. Maybe I was 6 when that happened. So think about it. A 6-year-old being scared to death because someone's body, someone's spirit flashed before your eyes. And I remember this vividly. He flashed white. He wasn't clear at all. He was like this color. Somewhat clear, but like a soft cloth that you could look through a bit. But that was weird, and I did not like it. So I just stood there, and then the phone rang a bit later, and I remember this. My mom got a phone call. I came out because I usually try to interrupt and try to find out who the hell it is anyway. And then she said that Granddad has fallen and is going to the hospital right now. So, yeah, that was the weirdest thing ever. So, yeah. And then we get the hospital, a couple months later, something like that, die, and then we find out my grandma, still here today, cannot live without anyone else, so we move here, and now we are here. So everything you see here is actually real, and this is one of my mom's paintings, and yes, this is a page. A lot of this, like this colored look like this, and with the Stacey Ford, like, oh, it's from 1987. So my mom is an artist, somewhat. She wants to be. Well, she is one, but she isn't really considered one, to be honest. But it's still cool. And fast forward a couple years later, well, I found some pictures of furry related stuff, and I was like, whoa. So I had to look, and then I started finding more and more and more of this stuff, and I didn't know what this was. And I never knew what it was until this year. But fast forward, we'll go back to when I found that picture. I was probably around 8 or 7.5 when I found it, and it was just interesting to find it because I'd never seen this before. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. And it was a realistic picture of a furry, like art, like an actual like photoshopped picture of like if it was me, a furry, a movie character or whatever you wanted, anything. And it was just weird seeing that, and I was like, ooh. And so I did look at it and find out what's going on. So that's where that went. And then fast forward a couple years, past all the bullying, past all the other shit that you guys, and I know a lot of you that were I'm having real speech impediment here. And that were my bullies when I was in middle school and a bit of high school. You guys are now somewhat my friends, more like frenemies, but still good people, because you're starting to see who I really am, and hopefully this will make you see who I really am actually. And now, when I am at this stage, when I first changed, this was 2 years ago, and I'm just going to say this, I can't go into much detail in this, but because some of it I have to keep secret, because it's family problems. Bad happened, blah blah blah, things happened. I had to go live with one of my other family members, and I'm just going to say this, it was not a good day on May 10th of 2017 at 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. No joke. That's exactly. I remember everything. And I'm not going to go into big detail for this because you guys don't need to know, because it's my information. And I will never say it. I will be dead when I say it. To the world. No joke. And then, since then to now, I've been in and out of just like, because I kind of needed therapy a bit, so I had a little bit of therapy there, and it helped me figure out who I really am and get past my stupid, retarded ass, autistic, shy piece of shit. And if you saw me 2 years ago, which you can go find me on one of my YouTube channels, I'll put a link down in the description of what my old 2 years ago channel, I will show you, that will show you exactly who I was, and see how skinny and shit I was. And no joke, I was skinny as shit. I was just skin and bones. And to this day, I'm kind of happy that I went through the therapy stuff, and it helped me, because I'm starting to see the world more of other people's eyes than anything. And then February, when January hit, I started my YouTube channel, blah blah blah. You guys can see where everything started from my YouTube channel. Go back and you'll see. Then I had a girlfriend, then another one, and then another one, and then I was like, no girl really likes me. I might have just quit. So I did. And then after that, I met on February 10th. hold on, I gotta figure out the name because I forgot it. Okay, let me just state one thing. I thought about this first. While I was for the past 3 months, February to April, I was in a experimental stage of myself, trying to find who I really am and my sexuality. I found out that I'm gay, and the person that helped me find that out is, as of right now, and I know this, I know he's watching. He is my beloved boyfriend, and he is one of the best people ever. His name, he wants to be called on the internet is Kuruma the Fox, and I'm also a fox, so it kinda is good, but also, he's been the best boyfriend I've ever had, and is going to be the only one I'm ever going to have, because I'm literally engaged to him. I haven't really met him in real life, but I'm still seeing images and video chats and stuff like that with him, but he has changed my life for the better. I'm happy for that. And I know he's watching this and now smiling, because he really helped me. Sooner or later I'm going to be moving out and I'm going to go live with him. Oh shit, I'm nervous again. Okay. So then and I have literally so that goes, I can't read it, so that's who I am now, and hopefully hopefully I can go beyond this point and say that I'm a happy person, gonna be a great husband and stuff like that, because I'm the best husband ever, and hopefully that my family will accept me now more as they've watched this, and hopefully my later years will be good, and hopefully I can bring you guys along with it, because I still have many pages of my life to go through, and hopefully every single one of them I can spend spending time with you guys, because you guys, every single subscriber of mine and every single watcher of mine has seen me go through this year process of finding who I actually am, and thank you all for supporting me, watching my videos, every single one, because that really means the world to me. It literally does. And it's just so great that you guys actually support me and who I really am. And hopefully you guys can see who I really am more. And also I can go in more detail by saying I'm autistic, and also have Asperger's, which makes me shy and nervous very easily. So that's why I'm so nervous so much, and why I say Neo so much. But besides that, hopefully I can take this last bit of journey, this is my life as of right now. Hopefully I can take this rest of the time with you guys in my life, because without you guys, it's going to be dull and boring, because a lot of you have been supporting me, and hopefully you guys will be gladly take this time and have this roller coaster ride with me, because it's going to be a great time when you subscribe to me, because it's going to be easier, plus you'll be able to see who I am, be a great friend, and support me in a way that never anyone could really not ever do. Because once you hit that subscribe button, it shows me that you actually care about me and like this, and actually are happy that you have seen my video and want to see more, because that just shows that you want to see more of my life and how it's going to go play through this rest of this 90 years probably I'm gonna have. Maybe 60, I don't know. But who knows when I'm gonna die? I don't even know if fate knows. But whenever I do, hopefully I will have a great life with you guys and my loving husband. Because Kuruma is one of the best. And hopefully you guys can come along with me. So, to everyone that's a new subscriber, subscribe. I don't have to really plug this, but I'm just going to say subscribe. It will show me that you guys actually care about me. And you can hear it's getting to a level of deep level of who I really am. And I really am happy that every single one of you, I can't say this enough, I'm really happy that all of you, literally all of you that have subscribed, every 220 of you have subscribed. It is really amazing for a 17-year-old that many people have subscribed within a year. Because last time, with my last channel, it was just shit. It was just not worth it. It was... You can go see for yourself. This has hit a real big level of my knowledge of who I really am. I might be changing again. And hopefully, you guys will see that. If you do, tell me. See you guys later. Thank you again. It means the world to me.